We gonna mount anything on this wheel while we're doing? No. Are we gonna mount the wheel?
Hang it on the wall.
That one's going on the wall somewhere with the check and the trophy over there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy! Look at the work to be done here. Look at that fresh rubber too now. Here is Old Faithful. Believe it or not, this car crossed the finish line first Saturday night at Southern Raceway. There's the trophy. Hey, and the check. Almost walked right by it. Big check, big trophy from the bash at the beach at Southern Raceway. Faithful was faithful once again and got the job done. Although it got interesting at the finish. Hopefully you've seen that video and saw what transpired Saturday night at Southern. Joseph picked up the win, $5,000. A nice little momentum builder for Bristol, right?
I guess. It didn't hurt nothing.
No. So after the races, we got out, we got home, got unloaded, and went right to work. And we are getting ready. We got 2 cars to get to Bristol. Y'all get this. Within 48 hours from now, both of these cars need to be put together, loaded in the trailer, and pulling out to go 9-10 hours, whatever it is, to Bristol Motor Speedway for the Bristol Dirt Nationals, which you can watch live on XR. So it's the Bristol Dirt Nationals, a bunch of racing, hundreds of race cars there, headlined by 4 $50,000 to win. 4 different events, 50,000 to win, each one in the super late models. Racing starts Tuesday, March 21st, and runs all the way through April 2nd. We'll be racing on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, each of those weekends, 50,000 to win, super late models. It is all live on XR. Get signed up for XR. 1-month subscription gets you all of the Bristol Dirt Nationals. We'll leave a link in the description where you can get signed up. Bristol Dirt Nationals on XR. Sign up now so you don't miss a minute of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
We have,
hold on. I don't know
there's
where
a
they're
mounted 28 file already somewhere.
They already confused. Let's
That could be a,
That's a
right
right
down and a
front.
half at 10,
Right
so
front.
that's probably the right one.
What's up, John?
do we have our best wheels? That's my question.
You see him?
You know how
Three
Bristol
brand
is.
new ones right there.
130, 140 mile an hour, something like that.
We're putting our best wheels on the right rear.
There you go. Well, that was probably the one, but I don't know how it was.
That was a good wheel,
It,
right?
keyword was. Let's not take it to Bristol, okay? I don't want to do
That
that.
thing took on a lot of
It did its job.
of crap. Even though it's a good wheel,
We're gonna
it's a
hang it up
memorable
and-
wheel, and it probably got overstressed.
Yeah, and it just needs to live out its life on the wall, watching over us
Yep.
and reminding us.
Yep.
I lucky.
So 4 nights of racing, 2 weeks, well, a week and a half being gone from the shop, means obviously a lot of tires to be mounted, siped, and grooved. We're gonna get started on that, and then we'll get in here, show y'all what all we tore up on this car underneath it with the flat tire Saturday night at Southern. Okay, is there any method to our layout here?
No, not really. Set of rears, set of fronts, and I don't know.
Is this all, or just like first week?
I think this is first night.
No, good lord. I was hoping this would at least be the first weekend,
I
the
don't
first
know.
2 nights
It'll
worth of
probably
tires.
be pretty much first night.
Yeah.
This is like our practice night stuff.
Okay.
This is for Thursday.
Yep,
And then, you know,
the options for
here's some
Friday.
options for Friday,
All
Saturday.
right, there's our tires, ready to go at least for the first night at Bristol. We just got to get them. Now we got to groove and maybe a little bit of siping, but we'll see.
Go through this. I was looking at this one. This one's open, you know? So there's not enough clearance from here to the bottom of the bolt to put the chain through.
I see. So
We are fixing parts that got
how much
bent
you talking when you need around?
in our flat tire escapade
Quite a bit.
Saturday night. So this here is the culprit, the tire that went flat. I believe Joseph ran something over with about 5 to go. And somehow, you think, did it have air in it like until right there at the end, or did it shred? And
No, it was just flat.
right, and and then at the end it kind of came
And at
apart.
the end, it
Ripped
came
apart.
apart.
So right at the flag stand, that's when the significant, at least the significant amount of the body damage happened. The tire came apart and ripped everything up. But anyway, 5 laps or so to go. Joseph ran something over, flat tire, finished the race. Hopefully you've seen that video by now. If not, what are you waiting on? Go watch it. But now we got to put all this back together. Obviously, there was a lot of body damage from the tire ripping apart, but also from the lap car that decided to run Joseph over going into one. So there's all, let's see, quarter panel on deck's got to be replaced over here, and then we got a spare deck piece for the right side over there that the tire tore up. We also got to replace the door and the quarter panel. So as far as suspension damage, we have a bent, look bent to y'all, a bent Heim. This was on the lift bar, this thing, which is attached to the rear end. That's a new one. Jordan's already bolting on there. Attached to the rear end and then hooks to your limiter, or your fifth coil spring up there. This was bent. This is where it attaches to the rear end.
On the top, yeah.
On the top. So this would be that Heim right there.
No.
Nope, the bottom
Down
one.
here. It comes off the top.
And
it would have connected right here.
Okay, yeah.
It's a different
this is
style.
an older design.
It looked
Yep.
like this.
Right there.
It looked like this.
Right. So I see. That is what bent.
Yeah.
That Heim there. And that would be attached right there to where I'm pointing. So that bent, I'm assuming probably from hitting the ground while he's running around with a flat tire. The lift bar or something somehow is getting in the ground, maybe. Or maybe from the wheel digging in the dirt and the pressure that caused.
It could have been.
Either way, that obviously got bent. The other bent part that we have is a J-bar. So that indicates the wiggleness there, indicates it's bent. Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah, it's not flat on the ground.
Right.
And you can sort of tell. It's hard to tell by the eye, but it's crooked.
There you go. So the
It's got a
J-bar,
curve to it.
which bolts from the pinion over to the chassis on the left side, that was bent. And this is a new one that we have on Earnhardt Technology J-bar we're gonna bolt on to replace it. We're hoping that we located all the bent suspension parts. None of the shocks were bent. They all look good.
Not that we can tell.
All right.
The upper bolt joint was bent on the left side.
That was from probably the contact with either on the start, possibly the lap car. So we got ball joint bent over here on the left, over there on the left side, and then all the two things we showed you there. So mainly body damage, a little bit of suspension damage, but the good news is we still got to $5,000. It'd be worse if we bent all that and didn't get $5,000.
Yeah. A little different, ain't it? So light.
Okay, scratch what I said. We decided to go a different route. We're not bolting on the new style lift bar and going with our old one. This is the Heim that was bent. We replaced it with a new one, and now we're bolting it back on. The new style lift bar would be more ideal, but we don't have the brackets that we need to put it on that car, and we ain't gonna have the time to get them. So we're gonna go with what we got, because we gotta get this car finished up and in the trailer so we can get to work on that car. You got the bottom, I got the top.
Yep.
Holler when you're ready.
All right.
You're going to have to pick up on the front. All right. Beautiful.
Go ahead and hook that up. Yeah. Actually, wait a minute. Let's watch your hand for just a second. I'll get rid of this jack. Alright, you're good.
All right, the J-bar on the other hand, we are bolting the new J-bar on it. Fits perfectly. It's just the new one of the one that was on it.
Fits perfectly. It's kind of overstated.
Well, it fits. Hanging around the road, it will go wrong. There you go.
Look at that. There it is.
Almost perfectly, Jordan.
Almost.
Like I said, almost perfectly.
unload this car and need it, we're gonna have to work on it.
We got the shocks we're putting on with that and that up there aren't what we would race.
Right. I don't want to have stuff that we'll be needing if we
And
don't
have to unload this car to go grab a shocker spring off of it.
But if we do need it, like we'll have to get the other one up. And
If we need
pulling
this
stuff
car,
off
we're
of
gonna
it.
have to be. It's gonna have to be in a hurry if it's during the middle of an event.
Yeah, and we're gonna have to be in a hurry on getting. It's gonna be quite a bit. So what we'll do is we'll have a list on it.
Yeah, what we got to do to go from that car to this one. If in the hopefully unlikely event we get a backup car out in the middle of the race night, here's the list of things. A, change the shocks.
Get my seat up.
Your seat. There you go. Watch it. All right, so Jesse and Joseph went to get the new toter truck. It's been at the RV shop. Since Jesse's gone, we're robbing parts off his car. That's what it comes down to. That bit's dope. So we're gonna need 4 nights of racing at Bristol. We need all the body panels we can, especially quarter panels. So we do have a couple new bodies that we're going to put on, throw wraps on, but we're also going to go ahead and take Jesse's quarter panels with us as spares also. Got it? See, that's the good thing about these quarter panels and body parts. They'll go right from one to the other, especially when it's good and straight like that. I like this trick you got going on here. We can't have any gap in our deck up at Bristol, so pull it up with the vice grips. There they are. I almost forgot what this thing looked like. See, now y'all get to see them side by side. Y'all can see the difference in the two rigs. Hey, Jesse's driving. Look at there. If I'd have known that, I'd have got out of the way a little further. Whoa, right there. Lock it down. You didn't hear anything, did you? Not that you know of. All right, we parked it right here so we can easily transfer from this truck to this one. Get everything, let the ladies get everything swapped over, and then we can unhook, hook up, and be ready to head to Bristol. Try that thing out. Heck of a trip for the maiden voyage on this thing. Yeah, wait till you get that hook to it. Then you can call yourself a driver.
I pants on for that.
Oh, this truck's taller?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get out here and get a good view of it, I guess. Oh yeah. This right here is why we were not using the big truck this past weekend. We had to get the air brake situation so that we could hook the air brakes in that trailer up to this truck. See these things. So those were not, that truck did not have it on it. Milton forklift got us hooked up. Now we're ready to go. Hey, just to warn you, Jesse, we robbed parts off your car.
That does not surprise me.
Well, we had a spare door. Where'd this come from?
It's when we wrapped it, when we were going to Alltech and Bubba.
Okay.
We wrapped that whole other body.
So we got the right side on, but as y'all can see, this quarter panel and door, we didn't put the wrap on at the same time, so it doesn't exactly match up. The good news is we got something to fix that.
It will match up. You watch.
Try to get the most coverage we can, huh?
Yeah.
Level, Johnny. I'll level it up now. Level it up. Put it like that. Everything and all. You like it?
I'm just laughing at. Yeah, it looks good, Joseph. Put it on. All right, so big thank you to our friends at Marshall Industrial Technologies for not only coming on board here for our trip to the Bristol Dirt Nationals, but for also covering up where our wrap does not line up going from the door to the quarter panel. Marshall Industrial Technologies, they were on the car last year at Bristol. Really appreciated that and appreciate them coming on board again this year. Just like last year, we're gonna be doing a giveaway for them here soon. We'll get all the details worked out. And during the week here while we're at Bristol, we'll let y'all know about that, where you can get signed up for the giveaway and get some cool free stuff. Thanks again to Marshall Industrial Technologies for coming on board for the trip up to Bristol. All right, one side down, one more to go. Unless you count this car. Then that would make 3 more to go. What is all this?
What I've been doing all day.
I feel like Jesse didn't get good credit today. I've been videoing work going on.
Yeah, they gonna think I wasn't.
Yeah,
even
they gonna
here.
think you were just gallivanting around in that big truck.
Yeah.
All right, so those tires y'all saw earlier after our time lapse, they weren't grooved, but now they are. How many of them did you do?
7, I think.
7 tires. That's a day.
Mounted a
Well,
lot more than that.
well, good. We're proud of you, Jesse.
Thanks,
You did a
buddy.
good job. Meanwhile, Jordan over here, did Joseph help you get this side on, or did you do it, Jordan?
Yeah,
He helped you a little bit? All right, so there you go. We got this thing. I guess we about got her buttoned up, huh?
I think so.
Oh,
It's just a back up.
yeah. Yeah, just to back up.
Hopefully we don't have to see it again.
That's what I was just about to say. If all goes as planned, this one right here, we will be putting it in the trailer, and that's where it will stay until we get home. Anybody, we want to take bets on? Well, y'all let us know. What do y'all think? Do you think that'll happen? Will this thing come out while we're at Bristol? It's gonna be interesting to see. I hope it doesn't. There you go. Hey, look at running everything. Well, she's come a long way since 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. Come down. Oh yeah. Hey, the lugs are tight, ain't they?
Yeah, we got them. All right, a good wipe down. I think this one ready to go in a trailer. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it won't be coming back out, Joey.
Yeah, I agree.
So we got that one done today. We were hoping we wouldn't have to do anything but wash it and put it right back in the trailer after Saturday night, but instead we spent a whole day on it. Well, more than that, because y'all worked on it yesterday too. This one's next. Faithful's ready. Now we got to get on Betty with the Dell engine. This is the primary car, so for Bristol. So we got to get it finished up and hopefully in the trailer tomorrow. And there's plenty to do. Got a bolt transmission in it, fuel pump on it, put body on it. What else? Shocks and springs. Yeah, the list goes on. So stay tuned for that. We'll try to make another video tomorrow, at least get some of that on video for y'all, but I do know we're gonna have to be hustling. Hey, this side's on and still looking good, so that's a plus. Don't forget that you can watch every bit of Bristol. It's happening now. You watching this video, you could go get XR and be watching dirt racing at Bristol, the Bristol Dirt Nationals. Sign up, XR, link is in the description. We'll be there Thursday practicing, Friday and Saturday racing. Anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.